You don't see yourself the way I see you every day. You pass the mirror quickly and you look the other way. You call your laugh too loud, you say your smile is plain. But honey, that's the part of you that keeps me sane. You think your stories bore me when you talk about your past. You apologize for feelings like they're moving way too fast. But I would stop the whole world just to hear you speak. You are the strongest person, dressed up as the meek. You have no idea what you do to me, no idea how you set this cold heart free. You walk around not knowing what you give. You are the very reason that I live. I love you more than you know, more than these words could ever show, more than the miles the rivers flow, more than the seeds the gardens grow. You think it's something small and plain, but darling, I would walk through fire and rain. I love you more than you know. You stayed up all night once when I was sick and low. You made me soup from nothing, put it on the stove. You sat beside my bed and held my hand till dawn, and went to work exhausted with a quiet yawn. You never once mentioned it or asked for any praise. You moved on like it nothing, back to ordinary days. But I lay there and counted every single thing you do, and ran out of numbers trying to measure you. You have no idea what you mean to me. You fill the empty spaces I couldn't see. You think you're just here living out your days, but you have set my whole entire world ablaze. I love you more than you know, more than these words could ever show, more than the miles the rivers flow, more than the seeds the gardens grow. You think it's something small and plain, but darling, I would walk through fire and rain. I love you more than you know. I wish I had the kind of words that painters have in color, or musicians having notes that speak beyond each other. I'd paint you every sunrise and compose you every tide, and still it wouldn't cover what I carry deep inside. You've never needed diamonds, never asked for anything grand. You just needed someone who would truly understand. And I stand here before you with a grateful broken heart, knowing I'm the lucky one you chose right from the start. Remember that one evening when you thought you let me down? You sat so quietly beside me wearing such a frown. You said you felt like you were never given quite enough, that love deserved far better, and that life was getting tough. I took your face in both my hands and made you look at me. I said you are the definition of enough to me. You laughed a little sadly like you didn't quite believe, so I said it every morning so you'd never have to grieve. You have no idea how far my love goes, past every high and every low. It flows through every storm and every doubt and fear. It only gets much stronger every year. I love you more than you know, more than these words could ever show, more than the miles the rivers flow, more than the seeds the gardens grow. You think it's something small and plain, but darling, I would walk through fire and rain. I love you more than you know. So when you're standing in that mirror being cruel, remember there is someone here who sees a jewel. When you apologize for taking up too much space, remember I would give you every inch of every place. You are not too loud, not too much, not too small. You are every answer to every prayer and call. And if I spent forever trying to make you see, I'd still run out of time before it said enough to me. I love you more than you know, more than these words will ever and whisper little dreams about the things we'll become. You talk about a house with flowers by the door, and somehow hearing you makes me want even more. You tell me all the names we give our future pets, and laugh about adventures that we haven't lived yet. You think you're only talking, passing time away, but you're painting all my tomorrows day by day. Sometimes you fall asleep with your head upon my chest, and I swear in those moments life has given me its best. No riches in this world could ever make me feel what 1 second with you somehow makes so real. You never see the magic that you bring, the joy hidden in every little thing. But if you look through these eyes for one day, you'd understand why my heart stays. I love you more than you know, more than the stars above us glow, more than the oceans rise and flow, more than the winter turns to snow. Through every season that we face, I'd cross the world just to see your face. I love you more than you know. Remember when we argued over nothing much at all? We sat in different corners with our backs against the wall. Hours passed in silence and neither one would speak, but missing you beside me made my stubborn heart grow weak. You came in with tears shining softly in your eyes, and before you spoke I hated every foolish pride. You said I never want a day without your hand in mine, and I knew then forever wasn't measured by the time. Because love isn't perfect and neither are we. It's choosing one another endlessly. It's saying sorry when we're wrong inside, and staying through the lows instead of running off to hide. You taught me that real love isn't grand displays, it's ordinary moments and imperfect days. It's laughing after crying and trying once again. It's becoming lovers and best friends. You have no idea what you've shown me, how beautiful forever can truly be. You think you're simply loving me somehow, but you're teaching my whole heart right now. I love you more than you know, more than these words could ever show, more than the summer winds that blow, more than the fields where wildflowers grow. Through every mountain high and plain, through every laughter, every pain, I love you more than you know. Sometimes I wonder where I'd be if fate had never brought you here to me. Would I still wander endlessly alone, searching for a place that felt like home? Because home was never walls or doors, it wasn't city streets or wooden floors. Home became your smile, your gentle voice, and loving you became my favorite choice. If life should change and years move fast, and youthful days become our past, promise me we'll still dance slow and laugh at jokes only we know. Promise me we'll chase sunsets together and hold each other through every weather. 'Cause growing old doesn't frighten me, as long as you're growing old with me. Last night you asked me quietly in bed, what if one day all our beauty fades? I smiled and brushed the hair back from your face, and held you close inside my warm embrace. I said, my love, the years will surely fly, but love was never something built on time. Your eyes may change and silver touch your hair, but my heart will still find heaven there. One day we'll sit on a porch somewhere, watching autumn leaves dance through the air, and you'll still laugh at stories I've told before, and I'll still fall for you a little more. Maybe our hands will shake and our steps slow take your hands and say your name, and seal my answer with a kiss. 'Cause loving you has taught me this: life's greatest gift is simple bliss. And every day my heart will show